Hello, everybody. It is Tammy and Kim
Good
from Numana
morning.
Yarns.
Good afternoon, I guess.
Good, whatever it is.
Yeah.
Good cold return to winter.
Yeah.
Gross.
Yeah.
It's
Again.
gross outside. Ugh. April is such a I don't know. It's Mother Nature having a temper tantrum
Yeah.
every year.
And playing a practical joke.
And
at the
yeah,
same
it's like
time.
April Fools all month
yeah.
long with Mother Nature.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was a surrogate mom twice, and with my first surrogate baby that was being delivered, we had a massive snowstorm, and the roads were just coated in ice, and I was like in pre-labor for like 17 days. It was just like on and off and on and off and on and
No,
off.
thank
And
you.
like it took like 3 times longer to get everywhere, and I'm like, this baby's gonna come so fast, and she did. And I was just worried about like giving birth on the side of the road because of like
That would be
the traveling
the
conditions.
worst.
And that was in April. That was April 24th. So
But you made it.
yeah.
Barely.
Barely. Kim knows the whole story.
Giving birth.
Yeah.
You're
So
yeah.
you have a little bit of an update on your test knit for
Oh yeah.
Susan.
Susan Chin, her pattern comes out at Knit City, Toronto.
Yeah.
And we have test knitted for her. She has 2 versions. So my version is the all knit. Can you see it? Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Maybe
and
bring it in close so they can see the stitch details.
so some of them. So she has 2 patterns. One of them is all knit, which is mine, and
Yeah.
then there's a knit / crochet. So this color work section. Well, it's not really color work, but the colored stripes in the crochet / knit version. This is where the crochet part comes in.
Yeah, which is what I'm working on, and I'm working on it in the contest yarn, so you guys can't see it.
Yeah.
And
yeah.
it's so pretty.
Yeah. So I did mine with our Pow Pink Surrey Silk base combined with Bloom in our Fosbury Lace base. So that's this section. And then just our
So these are new colors.
yeah, and then our
Newish.
Barbary sock minis. They're so cute. So this one is
That's a unit of happiness.
So it's got some purple and pink speckles.
So that was
I don't know
a
if you can- it's hard to see
subscription
it.
colorway, and it's not out yet, but it will be available at Knit City Toronto, and then at the shop update.
Afterwards.
I think which is the next Friday after Knit City
Yeah.
Toronto. It'll
And
be
then
back in the store.
This
so.
one as well will be available then. And this one's called Not Your Grandma's Tea Party.
Yeah.
So it's similar. It has kind of a similar turquoisey color mixed in with like a lime green
And a little bit of speckling.
and speckling as well. Same
Yeah.
speckles, I think, right? Similar.
Similar.
Maybe more purple.
Yeah.
Anyways, yeah, super cute. So yeah, so we're test knitting, and this is and there's also 2 sizes as well as 2
Yeah.
stitch versions, like 2. So this is the small one. It's pretty tiny, but there's a really big one that's super cool, and it kind of Susan's intention with it is that it kind of wraps around in like an X.
And it ties in the back.
Ties in the back. It's really
Yeah.
cool. Anyways,
And
well,
I think she will have a sample of that shawl in the knit and crochet version at Knit City Toronto.
yeah,
And then probably in our store.
the large version, right?
Yeah, the really big one.
Yeah.
So, we'll have a few of these on display there. I can't wait till everybody can see mine because I love.
Yeah, the contest
that
colorway for Toronto's pretty sweet.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you guys will have kits as well,
Yeah.
but you can always make up your own. So it's basically one color for the garter version, the garter stitch at the bottom, and then 3 contrasting colors to go with it.
Yeah. And you used 2 lace weights held together, and then for the rest it's like a fingering or sock weight,
yeah.
so that they're roughly equal.
Same.
I'm doing something kind of similar in that in the crochet version. So this part, this pink part here, although mine's not pink, it's all the same. It's all garter stitch. Just a different edging. This one has an I-cord edge.
It's not even I-cord.
Well,
It's just
kinda-
knit pearl. It kind of wraps, like kind of
Yeah, it
folds
does
over itself.
roll over, yeah. So it
it's
looks like
not-
an I-cord.
Yeah.
Yeah. So mine's just like a garter edging throughout. And then you bind off. You probably didn't bind off. No. So you bind off, and then, so I'm doing that in the sport weight, and then going to a sock weight because crochet stitches are thicker, right?
Huh.
So you
So
have,
complicated.
so
Okay.
yeah, I'm just working on my gauge swatch for the crochet section, and then I can get started on that. I've got my colors picked out, and I'm really excited.
Yeah.
So
It has 2 contest colorways in it. The last one and
yeah,
then
yeah, it
then-
does.
then
Yeah.
the new one. Yeah.
So, oh, it's gonna be so awesome.
Yeah.
I was sending Kim pictures on the weekend, like, which do you think? Which combo do you think I should go with? So,
Yeah.
yeah,
I always have an opinion about color. So.
yeah,
Strong opinion about color.
yeah. So, we're back from the Rose City Fiber Fest.
Yeah, I did
And
my first festival, and it was
So we talked at the last podcast about what it was like
setting.
like getting prepared for a
Yeah.
show. So then tell me what it's like with the setup at the show, the
Yeah.
tear down, your perspective, since this is your first time doing all
So
of this.
it's definitely a lot of work, a lot of lifting, and it's not easy on the body for sure.
No.
But we were really organized, so that makes it. I mean, it was very smooth.
Yeah.
Like extremely smooth. We knew how to, how it was all gonna unfold, and I don't think there was any hitches really.
No, the biggest hitch was dinner
Oh,
that night.
yeah. So it took us about just under 3 hours, I would say, to set up.
Yeah,
And
and we were not going
full. No.
fast.
We visited with people.
Yeah.
Did a little bit of shopping.
Yeah.
Like it wasn't.
Yeah, I think I
crazy.
had a sweatshirt from Kim and Colin before we even had all of the items in.
Yeah. And I definitely had looked at them because I
Yeah.
wanted one. I hadn't bought one till the day after because I don't know, I had to think about it for a minute. Anyways, but yeah, the setup was super easy, and then we all went out for dinner, which took almost as long as the setup, maybe.
Yeah,
It was
and
ridiculous.
we weren't doing anything weird. Like, we weren't like,
And it wasn't like we were a huge group.
it's not like we were taking like forever to decide and having pre-dinner drinks
No.
and
I think
like,
we waited for almost 45 minutes to even get a table.
yeah,
Like
yeah, it was strange.
Anyways, it was nice though, hanging out. And then the actual show was on my birthday.
So what did we do?
So we had the booth was decorated, and I was like, I couldn't figure out what was going on when we were walking towards it. I was like, that didn't look like that when we left last night. Anyways, I was confused. I'm easily confused, guys. It doesn't take much. So there was that, and
So
then
yeah, you didn't see me sneaking and giving Sarah a bunch of streamers in
no,
a bag.
I had no idea any of this was going on.
You're probably like, why is Tammy leaving tape on the checkout table? Oh, whatever.
No, I didn't even
She'll
see.
clean it
I
up in the
didn't
morning.
even notice. That's yeah. Those
So-
things are like whoop.
Yeah.
No,
So
I'm not-
yeah, it was all decorated.
decorated, and there was cupcakes and announcements, and
Everybody saying happy birthday to
Oh
you.
my god! All the things I love.
Yeah. And you got to wear a birthday girl pin.
Yes.
Yeah, which we've saved.
Yeah,
'Cause you guys-
someone else's birthday is gonna come up
Yeah,
pretty
next
shortly.
year. Next year it'll be my 50th at
Well,
Prairie Fiber
Richard
Festival.
can wear it too.
Oh, he has a birthday boy one.
Oh, okay. Well,
Yes.
he can be a birthday boy if he wants to.
So it'll be his 50th at the Knit City Calgary
Yeah.
on the first day of Knit City Calgary. So
Which
everybody
I get to
plan
go to
roast
now.
him.
I'm so excited.
Yeah.
Anyways.
And then you got an old lady starter kit.
Yep. So that was hilarious. What did it have? It had
Oh.
everything.
Like extra large print crossword and word search puzzles.
glasses, just in case.
Reading glasses. 2 pairs of reading glasses.
Yeah. And then it had some nasty mints, like what are those?
Those Scotch mints. Yeah.
Anyways, I
Like
donated those
old lady mints.
Yeah, old lady mints.
All the ones my grandma used to have.
An old lady pajama.
Yeah.
Diaper.
I was really hoping to get like a big like neck to floor muumuu style, but they really didn't have them.
It was close.
So it was as close as I could
Yeah.
get. A pill box.
A pill
which
box.
you were actually excited about.
Yes, I kind of need that. Diaper, which I hope I don't need for a while, guys.
Yeah.
But I guess you never know. A mattress protector.
Yeah.
What else?
Those were just some things that were left over from my dad.
Yeah. What else was in there?
Card.
A card. The card was hilarious.
Yeah.
My kids really appreciated that.
Yeah.
Especially my youngest. Fart jokes are always funny.
Yeah.
Yeah, and some awesome cupcakes.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was awesome.
Yeah,
and then they
so-
took me out for dinner.
Yeah. So
I got spoiled.
yeah, you did.
Yay. Yay me.
So and
Yay,
teardown was
50.
like so fast.
Yeah.
Well, we had extra help too. 'cause
Yeah.
Richard was there.
we
but
had the black shirt guy with us for that. So
Yeah.
he did the heavy lifting. Mm-hmm. Not that there was any, but
not really.
yeah. So yeah, our feet hurt.
Yeah,
That was the main
your feet
thing.
always hurt.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So-
and what did you think of the show in general? Like
It was
all the
good.
vendors and
Yeah,
stuff.
it
'Cause
was. There was
you
a
haven't
lot.
gone to a lot of fiber shows, have you?
No.
No.
Nope.
So
Like, yeah, it's similar vibe to like a craft fair or a farmer's market that has a lot of crafts in it. So
Yeah.
it's like, it's what you
But
would
for yarn.
imagine, but for yarn.
Yeah.
And there was bonus alpacas.
yes.
I
And you got the cutest
I
picture.
love the alpacas.
Yeah.
Or llamas. as
She
some
fell in
people
love
call
with
them.
one that has like little tufted
Wispy
ears.
ears. Oh my god, it was so cute.
You have it as your screensaver now, don't you?
Yes.
Yeah. On your computer.
Very cute.
So
Tammy was going to bring one home, but Richard
said no.
said no.
I know. Well,
Next year.
yeah,
For your
there's always
50th
next year.
birthday.
Yeah. Well, it
a
won't
good
be
gift.
anybody's 50th birthday. So it'll be on, I think, August 5th next year.
What is on it?
The Rose City Fiber
Oh, is
Festival.
it?
Yeah.
Weird. Why August?
Or sorry, April.
Oh, April. Okay, that
Apparently,
makes
I
more
don't.
sense.
I don't know
Like
what day it
August.
is. I don't know what month it is. I don't know.
We're confused all the time. Yeah,
This is what she has to work with.
I'm just as confused, guys. Probably more so.
Yeah. So yeah. So we're all like we are ready for Knit City Toronto. We're
Yeah,
like packing.
up for
We're
that. Wow.
we're packing.
That's
like-
wild.
It's crazy. I wanted to make sure because we've got our pop up, which we'll talk about here in a little bit, next weekend, which is crazy. That just snuck up so fast. Like it feels like,
We're ready.
oh yeah, we're totally ready for it. But it feels like, it was like prepping for Rose City for so long, and then it happened, and then it's like poof, all of a sudden April's gone.
Pretty much.
Like it
Yeah.
feels like that to me. I
Yeah.
don't know. Maybe I'm just
April
finally
did
getting
go-
some sleep, and so I'm actually not
yeah.
awake through most of it. I don't
Yeah,
know.
I think we did pretty well. I mean, yeah, there was a couple of weeks where it was not so for
Yeah.
you especially.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't know. We got through it pretty good.
Yeah.
And yeah, I think the pop up next weekend is going to be really fun.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
And yeah, we're totally ready. And yeah, guys, this thing. Can we talk
Yeah.
about it?
Oh yeah. Let's talk about about
Okay.
the yarn crawl first, and then
Okay.
we'll talk about the pop up that's happening
Okay.
during the yarn crawl.
So this is a sample of the passport that you guys can get if you do all of the local yarn shops. Well, some of them are pretty far. I don't know.
Yeah.
Anyways, the farthest
Edmonton
one,
area.
Edmonton and area, because there's Leduc, which
Yeah.
is
So I'll read out
Okay.
the list of all of the
Okay.
stores that are participating. So there's Blackbird Knitting in Leduc. There's Joe's Yarn Garden in Stony Plain. There's Little Blue Fiber Studio in Edmonton, which is just
right around
northwest
the
of
corner.
us.
Yeah.
There's us. There's Statement Junkie in Sherwood Park, so they're about 10.
Yeah, not
Well,
far.
no, they're
Not far
about,
at all.
10, 15 minutes from us. There's the Fiber Nook, who are also about 10, 15 minutes from us. And then Yarn Divas in St. Albert.
Yeah.
So,
So if you get to all of these stores, you have between Friday, April 26th and Sunday the 28th. Just check and make sure, like, everyone's
store hours.
Store hours, because they will be different.
yeah, some might be closed on Sunday,
Sunday,
because
yeah.
they don't necessarily have the staffing available to be open on Sunday.
Okay, so if you manage to get to all of them and you get your passport stamped at each one,
There's a big prize, several $100s worth. I don't know the actual value yet, although I'm sure that will probably be
yeah,
announced at some point.
yeah,
But yeah, each store is
it's worth your while,
donating
guys.
a really nice prize. So
Yeah,
all one big grand prize. You'll just get your passport at the first store that you go to. You don't need to pick them up ahead of time or anything like that. And you just hand it in at the last store that you stop at. So
yeah, and then you're automatically entered.
yeah. So yeah, we got a fancy little stamp to stamp it with. It's got
Yeah.
our name on it.
And we've got a good prize, so
Yeah, we were actually just discussing it just
Yeah.
before this podcast. Like, what are we gonna put in submit for our prize?
it's
And
good, guys.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so we've decided what we're doing. Yeah. So our hours for that crawl are regular hours on Friday, so 11 to 5. Saturday we're gonna open up at 10 a.m. instead of 11 a.m. We still close at 5.
Yeah.
So we do have the Yarn Rebel tour bus coming in somewhere around 11, which is our normal opening time. And I was like, I think we want to open a little bit earlier,
Yeah.
just so that if
Yeah.
people want to come before they all get here, then there's an hour to do that. And then on Sunday, we're actually going to be open 12 to 4. So I have a class running that afternoon anyways, so I'm like, I'm here.
Yeah.
So
You guys can all stop in.
yeah. Black shirt guy's knitting class, which apparently he needs reading glasses for knitting,
Yeah,
he discovered.
we all do.
Yes.
Lucky Susan.
So, and then, yeah, our pop-up is happening on Saturday.
Saturday.
So 10 to 5, and we have these vendors. Borealis Fiber, Cindy Marie Creates, Flock Fiber, Ginger Snap That, and Mr. Snap That. So he's got all the sweatshirts that
Yeah.
we bought.
does the
Smiling
dyeing,
Sheep
too.
Fine Yarns. Oh, he does most of the dyeing.
Yeah.
Yeah. But Mr. Snap That is like the t-shirts and
Oh,
the
that's
merch.
his.
Yeah. Yeah, that's his thing. And then Ginger Snap is the yarn and the bags. And
Okay, gotcha.
so, yeah, like Borealis, have you seen her? Have you seen her color fade kits?
Yes, they're gorgeous.
She's got, if you look on her Instagram, she's got,
Yeah, her kits are really cool.
she's got some sweaters and stuff that pictures of sweaters that have been made with her kits, so they're really cool if you like kits. And Cindy Marie Creates, she worked with Rose Hill Yarns, so
Okay.
she's got
didn't know that.
a similar style of dyeing, really cool.
Cool. Yeah, so if you're doing the yarn crawl, you might as well come here on the Saturday, and then you get to see all these vendors.
Yeah,
Yeah, I mean, we'll be open the other days as well, but
Yeah.
Saturday would be the best time to come for sure.
yeah, because we've got even more yarn.
Yeah, more than usual. And
Yeah.
other things like bags that we don't
Yeah.
usually have here. And
Yeah, and then we will have a selection of yarn on sale for 20% off. So that'll
Yep.
be cool. It'll be
Yep.
just set up just on the other side of our door here, so
yeah.
into the warehouse space.
Yeah, and you can come check out our Ashford stuff.
Yeah, and we'll have that all set up, and there'll be a seating area if you feel like, getting off your feet for a little bit, because we
Yeah.
know that there's lots of stuff to see here. So, yeah, we don't have a full house of vendors back there like some previous shows. So
There'll be a lot, though.
yeah, but we'll have a space for tables and
hanging
chairs and hanging out, and
Cool.
yeah.
Good.
So
Yeah.
yeah,
and
that's the
we don't have tons of classes this.
no, No. So May is crazy. June is probably just as crazy. So what's happening in May is May 1st, we have Fireweed coming for a pop-up. They're here from 11 to 8, so we're open later than normal because normally we close at 5.
And they're from Saskatchewan.
Manitoba.
Oh, wow. So
Yeah,
they're coming
yeah.
far.
They're coming here for the Hippie Strings Retreat out in Jasper.
Okay.
So that's why it's being held on a Wednesday, because
Right.
it just happens to be when they're traveling through.
Yeah.
And I always seem to come home with some of their fiber after a show.
Yeah.
I don't actually buy a lot of yarn because I still feel like I need to make more samples for the store out of my yarn. So it's like, if I've got somebody else's yarn, it's not that I don't love it. It's just that it's
Yeah.
probably going to sit
Don't
for a
have
long
time
time.
to use it
So,
right now.
you know,
I feel, yeah.
whereas I don't have any hand spun samples of what I dye because it can look so different depending on what you decide to do with it.
Well, yeah, how you spin it.
Yeah. So, you know, somebody can spin something one way and then somebody else can take a totally different direction with it. And it looks like not even the same yarn.
Right.
So I don't have any hand spun samples. Maybe one day, but
Yeah.
so I tend to go a little freer with the fiber. I'll be like, oh, I'm buying that because
Yeah.
you know it's
yeah.
fun. So yeah, so they'll be here and they're lots of fun. That day is going to be crazy because that's the day we get the keys to the new place. And I feel like there's going to be some cleanup.
Yeah.
I have a feeling because there's a lot of desks in there. Like the current layout is still.
So what happens with that?
I don't know. I know that you need a desk.
Well, yeah.
So
we can use
could,
probably 2 of them.
Yeah, we could probably use 2 of them. But yeah, there's probably going to be a bunch on Marketplace very shortly after we get possession, unless he takes those out.
Yeah, like why is that your
And then-
responsibility?
Yeah, I don't know. You know how you get feelings?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So, I mean, it could be completely empty in there.
Yeah.
There's 2 really nice mirrors that I kind of are hoping will
They
stay.
leave, yeah.
'Cause
Well, you should tell them what you're happy to keep.
I did.
Okay.
I did say, like, you know, we'll take 2 desks.
Yeah.
But I have a feeling that is going to be extended to leave all the desks.
The desks, great.
So somebody will score some free desks on Marketplace, whatever. Yeah. And then I feel like there's going to be the bathrooms will need to be cleaned. The kitchen probably needs to be cleaned out, right? So, I mean, I'm not too worried about cleaning the rest of the place out because there's going to be a lot of demoing of walls and carpets coming up and all of that fun stuff. So,
Yeah. Cleaning's going to be an
it's
ongoing.
not like I'm going to go in there with the vacuum cleaner, other than the warehouse area,
Yeah.
so that you guys can spray paint it. So yeah, that's all happening May 1st.
Yeah.
So I'll be gone for part of the day.
Big day.
But everybody else will be here, so
Yeah.
it'll be fine.
Yeah. And we have a double knitting class on May 4th.
May 4th and 5th, yeah. So it's on a Saturday, Sunday, because we really didn't have any consecutive weekends where we could run a class, a two class.
That. I've never done.
Well, you better
double
sign up because there's, I think there's maybe only 2 spots left, maybe
Okay.
3. I don't know.
Okay.
We just got to sign up this morning.
Okay.
So, yeah, that's happening. So it's Saturday morning, 10 to 12, and then Sunday afternoon, 1 to 3. Because I refuse to get up early on Sunday. That's my day to sleep in. So I get 1 day, everyone. 1 day.
Okay. And
Okay.
then we
Yeah,
have
Kim doesn't get, I'm a night owl.
Yeah.
Kim is one of those morning people, and I don't relate. She doesn't relate to me when I'm like, oh yeah, I was up till like 2 a.m.
My brain doesn't work at night.
That's when my brain works the best.
Yeah. See, I'm the opposite. My brain functions in the morning, and it slowly,
You know,
well, actually quickly.
mine
goes
slowly
downhill.
ramps up. That's why I need the wake up juice.
Yeah, I need that too, but I don't know. Anyways, and then we have another pop-up on the 11th.
Yeah, Sarah's Fiber Arts.
Arts.
So all the bags.
Cool.
Yeah, she does some really fun stuff. So she goes and she gets thrifted
That's very
fabrics.
Cool. So all recycled stuff.
Yeah, well, not all of it, but a lot of it is.
Yeah,
Like a lot of the linings and stuff in her bags, and even sometimes the outer portions of bags, the zippers.
Cool.
So every bag is a little bit different from the others because a lot of them use some of this thrifted materials somewhere in them.
Perfect. That's
So
very cool.
yeah, and she's got like big project bags and like little Notion bags, and she does the bags that hang on your arm.
Yeah.
She's got a bag that's kind of just a nice size project bag for something where you're working with maybe 2 skeins,
Okay.
maybe like 2 skeins
like a
and some
sock bag
minis or
or
whatever.
Yeah.
And it actually has a drawstring at the top.
Nice.
So I've got a couple of those. I have a lot of bags.
Me too.
Bag connoisseur. I'm a bag lady.
Same.
So yeah. So she'll be here on the 11th. I assume, and I'm going to say that because she did have something, I'm not going to talk about it, but she did have something that has come up. So it could potentially be canceled, but I'm hoping she's not going to be able to come. So, yeah.
Yeah. We'll keep you updated.
And then, yeah, we have the Knit City to Toronto May long weekend. So I'll be away for
FOMO.
I'll be away for almost a week. We leave on Wednesday and come back on Monday.
I won't be leaving.
No, it's just me and Black Shirt Guy. So we'll see if we're still married by the end of it.
It's gonna be so fun.
I'm sure it will be. He's got plans for something, and like I'm like, dude, you need to like start like actually like thinking about how you're going to execute this plan.
What's the plan?
Oh, he won't let me say.
Oh.
He
In
came,
Toronto?
Yeah.
Okay.
He came up with this idea on our drive back from Knit City, Vancouver. Like we're sitting in the car, and all of a sudden he just starts laughing. And I'm like, what? And he's like, no, I can't tell you. I'm like, yeah, you have to tell me.
He's kept it a secret this long?
No, he's told me.
Oh, okay.
But only because I knew he had to spill.
Right.
Right,
I'm like, how do you keep a secret that long? God, I can't even keep a secret for 5 seconds.
So, yeah, he's got plans.
I guess we'll find out, guys.
We'll find out.
I don't know what's going on.
Yeah. So we'll see. We'll see what he does. Yeah, and then we haven't announced the vendors yet, but we do have the Knit in Public pop-up coming up in June.
Our last one.
Our last one, because literally the next day after Knit in Public pop-up, I'm on a plane. Husband and I are going to Scotland for our anniversary because it'll be our 25th.
She's excited. She is actually excited, guys.
I kind of. It just, you know what? So this is my thing with trips is back in 2019, we booked a cruise to go in and out of Rome throughout like the Mediterranean. It was like a 12-night cruise for 2020. So
gee, I wonder what happened to that.
So yeah, and we booked this in like November for, I think it was the end of September, early October or mid-October. So it was like already almost a year out. Mm-hmm. And then
something crazy
happened. We all know what happened. And so that trip got pushed to 2021. And then it got pushed to 2022. And then we finally were able to go in 2022. And so we spent a week touring Italy and then went around on this cruise for 12 nights. And it was fantastic. But it was like a 3-year wait on what should have been like a 1-year wait. And so for me, it's almost like I don't want to count my chickens before they hatch because I just like,
this one's like, gonna happen.
Yeah, like even coming up to that trip in 2022, it was like,
Is it
still gonna happen? Like, really?
Things were still iffy then. Though.
Yeah. So, yeah.
Yeah. It's gonna happen.
So we're gone for 2 weeks, and then when I get back, we are moving the store. Assuming everything's done.
Yeah.
We have walls to take out.
And walls to rebuild.
Well, a little bit of walls to rebuild.
Not much. But
Not much to rebuild, but and then painting, and then flooring to all go in.
Yeah.
And then we have to set up our store fixtures. Like, we're going to actually put up slat wall.
Yes, it's going to be awesome. I can't wait. The store is going to be awesome.
Yeah.
Big. We might even be like, holy crap, we have lots of room. What are we going to do with this? But
we'll fill it. We'll fill it.
Yeah, I know. I'm just kidding.
You were just saying yesterday, I can't wait till we're in the new store and we have all the stock out because we have so much in the back just because we don't have anywhere to put it because I've been dying like crazy so that we're ready for shows. And it's everywhere.
Well, it's just reorganizing our back stock in a different way. I'm really well, and there'll be less back stock too.
Yeah.
So that's
Yeah, because we'll have more display room for some of the stuff that flies off the shelf a little more quickly. Yeah. So
that'll be awesome. I can't wait for that. Yeah. So that's it.
I think that's about it for today. Yeah. We're at about 30 minutes, so we can certainly fill up half an hour of chatting. Yeah. That's kind of crazy.
Unscripted this time, completely.
Yeah. Well, no, we did have our little cheat sheet here with all of our
that one
vendors.
Yeah.
So, yes, if you're in the store, you can grab one of these. It's got information about the local yarn store day.
Yeah. The pop-up and the passport thingy. So. Yeah. And is there still room in the...
Crystal was saying yesterday, because we did a live on Instagram, she was saying she's got like a couple of seats left.
Okay. So if you guys want to get on the bus... So
it might even be full by the time this is...
Oh, okay. Sorry.
You can check.
Yeah.
Yarn Rebels are doing a bus for hitting 4 of the 7 stores on the Saturday. So...
then you can do the other ones on the Saturday or Sunday.
Yeah.
If you want. If you're doing it all.
Yeah.
Cool. All right.
Anyways, till next time. Bye.
Bye.